Welcome back to another exciting edition of DHNN. I'm your host, Nathaniel Rosario. On this week, we're rolling with the bowling club. Mr. Tweedy's environmental science and sustainability class is working on an outdoor project, and the girls' track team is training for another great season. It's time for DHS's news source, Dartmouth High News Now.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Here's this week's announcements. This week's broadcast of DHNN is brought to you by our Donors Choose page. Please support our programs today with a small donation. Our esports team needs a broadcast studio, and we're working hard to plan one. Use the link in the description to show your support. The National Honor Society is holding a fundraiser on April 9th from 2:30 to 5 o'clock at Dartmouth High School in the front parking lot. Please donate your gently used clothes/shoes to help us raise money for the Friends of Jack Foundation. Deca, the DHS state competition team competed at states virtually this year. Starting at the beginning of March, a lot of hard work and time was put into this competition by all the members, so a huge congratulations to all. Click on the link in the description to see what exciting news we have for the class of 2021. Earlier this year, we covered a story on how the engineering classes were planning on building a bowling lane for the Unified Bowling Club. Well, the lanes are done and the pins are all set. We have a follow-up of the story to share with you.
Recently, we did a story on how the Dartmouth High engineering classes helped our Unified Bowling Club stay active during these troubling times. In this episode, we checked back in to see how things were doing.
So Bowling Club is one of our unified clubs here at school, so we have a mix of our special education and our regular ed students who come together and help each other to bowl and have a good time.
This year we've had to bowl in the hallway. Behind me is our bowling platform. We have rails that we use for our bowling alley, and we have pins and bowling balls over there, and we bowl in the hallway. If you like to bowl, and we made it work. We were not able to go to Wonder Bowl this year because of COVID. We had to do it in school.
The bowling club is Tuesdays and Wednesdays after school so that we meet both cohorts, and it meets at 2:15 outside of Mrs. August's room, B20, and we bowl until 3:30 so that you can take the late bus home.
And yes, you can still join. Come and see me or Miss Taylor for a permission slip and the rest of the schedule, and you'll be able to join us and have a great time.
The cost of bowling is just the cost of the school activity fee that you just have to pay once a year. So anyone can sign up for bowling, and we will be bowling every Tuesday and Wednesday as long as there's not a teacher meeting after school until the week before April vacation.
Mr. Tweedy's environmental science and sustainability class has come up with a great idea. Let's see what they're working on.
So the nature trail that we're developing out back in the school, we're going to be doing with the collaboration with DNRT, Dartmouth Natural Resources Trust, and they are helping us develop this trail. Mostly we want to use it as an educational tool for students that can use it when it's finished to go out there not only for science classes but even go out there for English classes or math classes and utilize the trail in however they want to for their curriculum. But the important part for the students in the environmental science class is they're going to be participating in not only just the physical construction of the nature trail, but also the permitting process and what it takes to go through such a process and why we need to go through such a process in terms of protecting our wetlands, which are behind the school.
The other day in class, we all went outside to look at the nature trail, and so basically it just starts behind the building, and we had to clear a path through a lot of trees to try to make part of the trail. And I know it's going to go through places with there's going to be a pond area, I think, and places with big boulders, so it's really exciting, and I'm super excited to see how it turns out.
I think definitely, since we're all going to have to work together to clear the path, to literally make the nature trail, using all the tools together and learning how to kind of design a trail and where you can go with it. I think working together to do all of that is going to bring us closer, and it's going to be really fun along the way.
Now that the weather has improved and girls track is back, we've spoken with some of the team members on how the start of the season is progressing.
Hi, I'm Madeline Ablett. I'm on the Dartmouth track team this year. We started around 3 weeks ago and we've had practices every single day since the beginning. Basically every day what we do is we go on a run and then we come back and we either do some core or we've done yoga in the past. It's a lot of fun and it's just a good way to get some exercise after school and have some fun with your friends. And they're doing a really good job of keeping a social distance, so it's a lot of fun while staying safe.
Hi, my name is Molly Rio. I'm a junior here at Dartmouth High, and I am on the girls' winter track team. This year, winter track has looked a little different than past years. For starters, we are running all spring track events, opposed to winter track events usually. I usually run the 600 meter, but this year I'm most likely going to run the 800. So it has looked different. Our workouts have been a little bit longer, but for the most part it's the same. Another change this year is that we are running all virtual track meets. So they're all going to be live streamed and our times are going to be pooled with other high schools in our conference, and then we will be able to compare our times that way. Each of us are going to be, they're the 6 lanes, we're going to have 3 people per heat, and only from our high school, wearing masks, socially distanced of course, and that's how our meets are going to go. They're definitely different from hundreds of people being in the gym at Wheaton College or Reggie Lewis Center, but everyone at the track this year is just happy to be there, and I think just happy to be working out together. Although it's been pretty cold out, a pro of running outside this year has been that we get to run on the outdoor track every year. I think it's been a little bit better on our legs being able to being on that nice material on the track, and usually we have to compete for the indoor track with the sprinters and mid and long distance for speed workouts, but this year we're all spread out. We each have a schedule of when we're going to be doing a speed workout, and we get to be outside every day.
Here's this week's weather forecast.
What is up with it, everyone? My name is Kay Lisa, and today I'll be your weatherman. Here is the upcoming 7-day forecast. On Monday, we have a high of 50 and a low of 31. It's going to be partly cloudy with some wind thrown in there. On Tuesday, it's going to be a high of 54, a low of 36. It's going to be partly sunny. On Wednesday, expect plenty of showers. It's going to be a high of 57, a low of 40. Same thing on Thursday. It's going to be a high of 55, a low of 32. Take it on over here. We got Friday coming up. Going to be partly sunny, high of 48, low of 29. On Saturday, we got a high of 51, low of 34. And then on Sunday, we got a high of 57, and a low of 40 down in there. It's going to be partly sunny all 3 of these days. That is all from me. Thank you for watching.
Tasty. Crispy. Marvelous. It's the lunch show.
Monday, March 29th, chicken tenders. Tuesday, March 30th, chicken tenders. Wednesday, March 31st, pulled pork. Thursday, April 1st, steak and cheese sub. And Friday, April 2nd, no school.
Thanks for tuning in to another amazing show here on DHNN. Please subscribe and click the notifications, as well as smashing the like button. Share our episode and show your support. On next week's show, we're going behind the scenes on how the school newspaper, The Spectrum, is produced. Also, our robotics team has recently had a big competition. We have the highlights. Have an awesome week, Dartmouth High.
This has been a DHSTVmedia production.
DHSTVmedia is just about 50 subscribers away from hitting 1,000 subscribers. Don't forget to subscribe.